Hello, everyone. I am your digital host, Carlton T. Clay, and welcome to Celebrating Black Excellence. Our next guest is the star of TV1's The One, Miss Ashley S. Evans. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for joining us here at WJBF. We definitely appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
No problem, no problem. Now, let's get started. Okay. You are an actress.
Yes.
So how did you get started in the arts?
Oh man, how did I get started in the arts? It was actually after a bad breakup, I decided to do a workshop. And for me, it was just like therapy. And I just got right into it and loved it ever since.
Awesome. That's awesome. It's amazing how sometimes bad situations put us in good spots.
Always.
Yeah, that's amazing. Now, I learned something about you because I've known you for a little while. You are a chemist.
Yes, I am.
I did not know that. So, what inspired you to get into that field of study?
Okay, well, I went to school and my first major was actually computer science.
Okay.
And I got into JavaScript and I was like, nope, can't do it. This is too much for me. And so I was like, well, I need to do something where I'm always gonna have a job. And I said, okay, well, maybe pharmacy's the route. And I was like, okay, well, let me get this chemistry degree and then I'll go to pharmacy school if I want to. Never went to pharmacy school, stayed a chemist.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So as we mentioned, you were recently on TV1's The One.
Yes.
So you were the main, I guess the bachelorette, that you would say, looking for love.
Yes.
What made you make this decision to go into reality TV? Because I know sometimes it's a little murky.
Yeah.
So what made you make that decision?
Well, actually, they came to me.
Okay.
They approached me. I was single. And I said, what do I have to lose? I'm single, I'm living in Atlanta, I'm doing my thing, and I want to be with someone, so I have nothing to lose. And I said, you know what, let's go for it.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Now, Kurt Franklin and Tammy Franklin, they are the hosts of the show.
Yes.
First of all, shout out to Kurt Franklin and his wife, because I love the Franklins.
Yeah.
They are awesome. Of course, we all grew up listening to Kurt Franklin and the family and all the other reiterations of his music. How was it working with them on the show? They were the guidance?
Yes.
The show, yeah.
Yeah, basically, Tammy was more so working with me and Kirk worked with The Bachelor.
Okay.
It was a lot of fun. Kirk is fun. He's super funny. He's lively. And Tammy was just kind of like that motherly advice, like just giving me that advice that I really, really needed about, relationships and how to move forward in that whole dating process.
Was there ever any moments that you was like, all right, I don't know if I should have done this?
Truthfully, yeah. Honestly, there were a lot of moments where I felt as if, what did I get myself into? Because I know I went into it with the purest intentions. And then, of course, with anything, right? Anything that you do, you're going to be met with certain obstacles that you didn't expect. And so definitely with dating on reality TV, there were a lot of times where I was like, what did I get myself into?
Yeah. Yeah, I can only imagine. Now, at the end of the series, or at the end of the season, you made the decision to choose yourself.
Yes, I did.
Now, why did you make that decision?
Honestly, it was God. Because, going through the show, I honestly, my main focus was just finding somebody to be with, But however, that night before I got ready to make that last decision, I remember praying and saying, God, just help me with this decision because I don't know what to do. And he told me to, choose myself and to choose him, choose myself and grow that relationship that I have with him.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's very brave of you as well.
Thank you.
Now, social media is a part of our lives, whether we like it or not.
Right.
So I know people are very vocal, especially when it comes to reality TV, about their opinions and different things like that. How did you deal with social media?
I stayed off of it. I had to use that block button a lot. and I also tried to make sure that I was only following pages that, kind of spoke to me and Christian-based pages and my friends and the people that I knew. And I also made it possible that people couldn't tag me.
Gotcha. Gotcha. I need to learn that trick.
Yes, I will teach you.
That's awesome. So what's next for you? What's next? What do you have going on?
Well, what I have going on, I have a clothing boutique.
Okay.
I have a clothing boutique. It's online, and I'm also still working on my personal care products that I've formulated myself. So,
okay.
Yes.
I guess what's the name of the line?
It's called the A Sinead collection.
Okay, awesome.
Yes.
I need the link so that we can definitely
Okay.
direct people to it for sure.
I'll definitely give it
Well,
to you.
can you give it to it now so we can
Yes.
go ahead? What's the link to the
It's
website?
www.ashene, and it's ASHENE collection.
Okay, awesome. That's congratulations on that.
Thank you.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You're originally from Waynesboro.
Yes, I am. Waynesboro, Georgia, born and
Yes,
raised.
love it, Burke County. What advice could you give somebody that wants to get into acting, get into the arts? Because I mean, like I said, you're in Atlanta now. You're living your dreams. What advice could you give somebody? How can you inspire someone?
I would tell anyone who's looking to get into the industry to, number one, pray about it. Work hard, focus, do your research, and just go for it. Don't waste any time. Definitely go for it.
Awesome. That's awesome. If anybody wants to follow your journey, connect with you, how can they do so?
They can follow me on Instagram at Ashley, ASHLEYS Evans.
Awesome.
That's it.
Sounds good. Ashley, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being the inspiration. Thank you for being a definition of Black excellence. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
No problem, no problem. All right, everyone. I am Carlton T. Clay, and this is Celebrating Black Excellence, where we celebrate Black excellence every day. Have a good one.